I kind of like this. These are carnations, and you can see that they're all, some of them have bloomed and some haven't. I think that's true for all of us. So we all bloom at different times. Some of you will excel during your residency. Some of you it'll take some more years. It's okay. Everything is fine. Okay? We all cannot be Dr. Namrata and Dr. Santosh Honavar. Some of us are Dr. Meenakshi, so it's okay. So I stand here because I want to just introduce myself very briefly. Why am I giving this talk? Because these are my two WhatsApp groups, and first one is called the MSMAMS PGs, and these were my postgraduates. We're 191 actually. So it's me and Dr. Rashmin Gandhi who are the extra people on this. Otherwise, they were all my postgraduates in this very institute. So I was here for 20 years. 14 years I was the director of academics. And so I was probably more like mom than ma'am, but I have wonderful memories. And that's the group from SRMC, where I go as a visiting professor. So I go on Thursday, so it's called Thursdays with Dr. MS. So I do know quite a bit, rather intimately, about surviving post-graduation. I don't want to call it surviving. It sounds like it's a threat. It's a terrible thing. You need to finish. You need to run from there. You need to get out of it. It's not like that, really. But a few tricks are nice to know. So we're just going to cover under 4 topics: practice, present, privacy, and a peaceful high. And let's see what each one of this is. So for the practice, I just want to ask you, how many of you here play any sport? You do, right? Okay. And some of you run. Do you, any runners here? You do? Okay. How about musicians, artists, any of those? I am a musician, so I'm going to put my hand up. Yeah. So do you remember the first classes, or the first few times you played, or first few times you sang? I don't think you sounded great, right? First time you picked up a bat, went to tennis, you probably got smashed, right? How did you get better? How? Only by practice, right? You just did it over and over and over again. Then you learned a few tricks on the way, but it's really only by practice. So this is the Great Barrier Reef. And I was there. That's me actually, earlier this month. So I was snorkeling there. But I started swimming at age 38. Before that, I was nice and plump, so I used to float very well. But that's about it. I couldn't move even 10 meters, right? But then I can now swim even without a vest. But that was the ocean, Pacific Ocean, so I felt better wearing a vest. So how did I get there? It's only by swimming again and again and again, okay? So what are we talking about swimming? Why are we talking about swimming here? So because this is our current world, even mine. It's the phone, it's the tab, it's the laptop. But what about your final exams, theory exams? How do you do? Do you do it on a laptop? You write, correct? How many of us are writing on a regular basis? Hardly any, right? So and how many papers do you have to write? 4 papers and about 3 hours long, right? So unless you practice, it's not going to come. I know postgraduates who used to take Voveron, they used to take Brufen, they used to take Ice Pack, because you're just not used to writing. So please, the first thing you start doing is to practice. Start writing. Start writing every week. Get a study buddy, right? Tell them, I'll take these 2 questions, you take these 2 questions. Let's spend an hour writing, okay? If you're not already doing that, this is a good trick to do that. So that's the exam paper. And this, I took the liberty of taking it from one of the postgraduates. You will not get this suddenly, this kind of systematic answer. This is her recent advances in dry eye. See how systematically she has answered? This is a tamponading agents, beautifully done in a table form. This will not come suddenly one day in the exam. It will not come, okay? So, and our exams are old-fashioned. Many of our examiners are also, veteran examiners. I don't want to use the word old. I'm also old. But the veteran examiner, so please start writing. Okay, we go on to the next thing, which is present. So what do you mean by present? It's not this present. Yes, I mean, you can say this is an opportunity, it's a gift, it's a present. No, not all that. I'm a bird watcher, so I'm presenting these 2. What are these? Anybody? Yeah, interestingly, these are parakeets, okay? There is only one real parrot in India, which is called the vernal hanging parrot. These are parakeets. No, of course, the coloration, you can tell they're a little bit different. You think they're the same bird or the different birds? They're different birds. What is the difference? Anybody can tell? Color is different. What else is different? Yeah, the beak is different. What else is different? Yeah, the posture is because of the way they're sitting. But can you see this ring here? Okay, can you see that ring there? So this is the rose-ringed parakeet, and this is the Malabar parakeet. Okay, so if I saw this in the Northeast, I cannot call it Malabar parakeet. Something is amiss. Something is wrong. But how did you pick up all this? Because I started asking you to describe, right? When you start describing, then your confidence builds, your accuracy builds. In other words, start presenting. Every opportunity you get, start presenting. And don't think, oh God, it's again my turn. Oh my God, he targets me all the time. I think he doesn't like me. No. Please use every opportunity to present, because presentation means discrimination. Discrimination means you become a better clinician. And that actually is with you your whole life. Okay? Then that way you know whether this is a DVD or hypertropia, this is a mutton fat KPs or, regular KPs, fine KPs, all that you will know only I'm inspired by Sudarshan that I have to say something in UVA. So, and then let's talk one more topic, and this is about privacy. What do I mean by privacy? How many of you here are doing your PG in another state from where you originally are, from another state? Yeah, okay, excellent. I studied in PGI, so I too was totally lost in the Paneer land. So many things can, happen during your post-graduation. Long distance relationship, end of long distance relationship, new relationship, everybody can identify, right, with something or the engagement, breaking of engagement, marriage, separation, legal battles, illness of close family, your own illness, mental and physical, cultural adjustment. I had never even seen Paneer before I went to Punjab. Okay, I was traumatized by this block. Okay. So anyway, what I mean is any one of these can happen. Any one of these can happen, or a mix of this can happen. I've seen all combinations. We used to have these kids from North India who will arrive and they'll be excited by seeing dosa and vada in the canteen. After the 4th or 5th day, they're like, I want my parathe. Where's my poha? What is this crab called upma? Yeah, so, these are all cultural adjustments. And then confusion about everything. Confusion about how all your thesis patients seem to vanish. Confusion about why the statistician is not paying attention to your thesis. And confusion about what to do next. I mean, how many of you here are congenital ophthalmologist? I am one. My father's an ophthalmologist. So, some of us they even name me Meenakshi to boot. So, they put you in this field and you don't know whether you want to be in this field. You're so confused. You want to be something else. So, any sort of confusion, what do? Private matters. Mentor. Seek out a mentor in your program. And mentors can do all these things. Okay, they can guide you. They can motivate you, coach you, support you. So, who can be a mentor? Do any of you here already have a mentor? Any show of hands? You have anybody has a mentor? Okay, so it can be an academic director, can be your head of department, thesis guide sometimes, if the thesis is going well. A pro PG faculty, I know Partho is a very, very popular mentor here. Younger faculty who are easily approachable, your senior, or it could be your peer, right? Occasionally you can have e-mentoring or a distance mentor. I'm sure, Santosh, all of you have mentees who write to you from across the world. So I'm just going to introduce you to Ophthalmology Foundation. I work as a volunteer for the Ophthalmology Foundation. The exams are replacing the ICO exams, as some of you may know. So I chair the one-to-one mentoring committee. So what we have, we link mentors and mentees from across the world. And you can be a resident, and if you're in confusion, just join the mentorship program. We'll link you with somebody. You want to do research abroad. You want to do fellowship somewhere else. You have taken a break in your career and you don't know how to resume, whatever it may be, right? So please, you can join the one-to-one mentoring. This is another option. Finally, the peaceful high. You already heard something about it. We all know other highs. Everybody knows how to get The high, I'm sure you all know, okay? We're talking of a peaceful high, which means it also brings peace. So again, Partho took up running, and I think runs a lot. You can take up running, jogging, I'm sure, and spend time in nature. It's a beautiful high. Okay, it gives you a beautiful high. I put this here because Samresh was one of my postgraduates. He might have missed a few classes, but he never missed the gym. Okay, so he remained fit throughout and he's a big refractive surgeon today. And then maybe cooking is your thing. Okay, the ones who cook never invited me though. That I'm still upset about it. Or maybe the good, old-fashioned board games. And here's another one who took up music. Devendra Venkatramani, who did his fellowship in LV Prasad, and he's even today performs. Okay, he continued to sing throughout his residency. We have a nice ambience here. How many of you are on Instagram? And regular on Instagram? We all are. So if this is doom scrolling, and if you resemble any of this person, I'm sorry, it's not you. This is just coincidental. I also scroll. I'll be honest with you. I love scrolling. I love looking at recipes. I love imagining me cooking all that and eating. Okay, at the end of it, time has gone and I haven't really done much. So what do? I put a timer. Honest, I put a timer, okay? Or I put an alarm. No snooze button, okay? Alarm goes off, please stop, all right? And finally, Akshay Nair, again, a fellow of Dr. Santosh, my postgraduate. This was the list of presentations and publications as a PG, okay? I asked him for it, and there we have enough and more examples here with you, amongst you, who have published and who have excelled during their post-graduation. Dr. Santosh actually won the Rangachari, right, as a resident. The Colonel Rangachari Award for the best free paper in the All India as a resident. So when you apply for fellowships, one of the things that the potential, in the potential applicants we look for is to say what have they present and what have they published, okay? And so this gives you a big high. Seeing your name in print is a big high, okay? So see if you can introduce this high as well in your routine. So I want to end with a quote. The future is not something you wait for, it's something you create. And I'm happy for you to write to me or, communicate with me in any way. If you wish to have more guidance or wish to know more about mentoring or just want to talk about work-life balance, because I think I've told you I have as many non-ophthalmic interests as ophthalmology. Life is a many splendid thing. And thank you so much once again for asking me to talk.